In this part, you're going to describe the general impact of your technology. So here you're going to cite if there's any societal benefits. Societal, for example, can be related to health. It can be related to social standing or maybe social inequalities. Environmental, obviously the environment, carbon emissions, pollution, very important. And then diversity, things like inclusion, different ethnic backgrounds. And then gender, obviously more female participation, because usually most industries are very male dominated, especially in leadership positions. So whenever you can say that you can create gender parity, or you can increase the participation of female workers, or maybe even improve the life of female citizens and so on. And then also if there's any legal frameworks or policy targets or other goals that you're aware of. So for example, there's a huge problem when it comes to pollution in the oceans or something like that, or maybe plastic waste in the oceans, things like that. And it's always good if the targets are binding, because there are a lot of targets that are very vague, where for example, the president of the EU Commission says that we want to increase the gender ratio, but there isn't really a target in place. There isn't really a target that you want to actually reach a certain percentage at a certain time. It's just basically talked about. While on the other side, you have a climate target that is going to be, we want to phase out fossil fuels by 2050. That's pretty specific. So it's usually good to have a specific target, because usually it's going to be cared about more than these vague targets. So I just recommend to pick the targets that you're going to address. So for example, if there are very particular societal targets, which can be, let's say, related to the health of employees, maybe you reduce accidents, maybe you make things a little easier on employees, or maybe specific environmental targets, you're actively reducing pollution in certain areas. And it's enough to have 2 to 5 things listed here.